We're not doing great in this dimension. I'm really curious why everything happens in threes, though. Like, every puzzle, every ritual segment, we have 3 friends, even though one died within the first 5 minutes of the game. 3 is very important, I don't know why. We have a Yeti arm, we have a brand on our back, and a third thing's going to happen soon. The kudzu seal will fill up as you use Soul Siphon, or attack enemies. Once it's full, you can use L3 and R3 to awaken your bestial form. Enemies that have been defeated using your bestial form will not reanimate. While attacking using R1, you can unleash a devastating attack with R2. Holding down the attack will allow you to deal even more damage. While in your awakened form, you can perform a counter using R2, so long as a counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Use these 2 buttons in your bestial form to revert the fox arm to its normal state. The kudzu seal will deplete while you're awakened. However, you revert the fox arm before it runs out, it will remain partially filled. She's got some anger issues. Like, it's clear we're also, like, our father's abusing us for sure, or at the very least, we don't have a good relationship. Everyone has some weird issues in this world. Or in this, town, I should say. But yeah, it's clear, Shu has a crush on us. Despite our tomboyish nature. Ew. Give me that soul. It's all a right of Nurgle. Well, looking at the map, people act like Junko is still alive and refer to us as being dead, which is strange. Ow. Just gotta tank through some of these. Give me that soul. Alright, other monster in the room. God damn it. Yeah, it's possible our sister's, like, just away. But it's also possible that she is dead, and people just haven't accepted that fact. Well, that's gonna hurt. Well, don't forget, there's not just writing, there's translation, right? I know at the very least the the translation, the localization for that horrible puzzle with the scarecrows was not super. It's kind of oh my god, increases inventory capacity? Thank god. That's all I want. All I want. Only item that matters to me in the game. That's true. We do hear what we think is Junku's voice at some point. Okay. Oh. Oh, thank God. Hope we don't have to get my spinal cord out. You know? That's what I'm gonna do next. That's my next level up. Okay. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book? Or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that I don't even know who I am anymore. First aid kit. And now my inventory's full. Yeah, we can take a look at the log. Been there, been there. Do, do, do. Yeah, that one with the fight where you went back and saved. Yeah, yeah. But then we went through there, followed the man, came up this way, and now we've re-entered from the other side here. And now there are doors that we couldn't open before that we could open, but... Top left becomes this. I think I need to go top right. No, we came from there, right? There's a downstairs. I think the downstairs is what I need. We... Yeah, now I can open these doors. Here we go. This is all new. This is where we're heading. Hello? Well, this is a new friend. What is this? What are these, like, lines? Give me some space, Jesus! Good lord! It's a very large friend we have here. Okay, I see what's going on there. Are you really the Jabba the Hutt? Not too much. Not too much. This should be the third ritual in here. Yeah, so far, the pattern is the first thing is the long version. The second one is like kind of medium. And then you get to the third one and it's like the smallest version of whatever you've been doing. So like with the doors puzzle, the first one was super long. And the second one only had a few doors we had to do. And the third one had one door. And for the rituals, you know, long segment ritual, medium segment ritual, and this was like I went up one flight of stairs and we got the third ritual. And that's been like most of the pattern throughout this game. And I want to know why. Is it like just game design purely, or is it going to be some kind of motif reinforcing something? Except for the scarecrow puzzle, but again, that was the worst one. That was the same length all the way through. So, what do you want me to put in the box? Oh boy. So, Well, at least we get a mask after the fact. I imagine we're gonna have a fox mask permanently affixed to us when we're in this dimension. It's gonna make blinking rather difficult. Face off. I want to take your face off. Feeling good, looking good. Fake it till you make it. Thank you. It'll be easy, you can't close your eyes anymore. There.
辛いことはないよ。落ち着きなさい。
はい。痛いことや辛いことはありません。私は落ち着きます。
How's she blinking behind that? I can see the blinks. She doesn't have eyelids anymore.
それでいい。さすがひな子だ。はい。
ありがとうございます。
Doll's like, bitch, no! Where's that little doll at? Fucking hell, no Silent Hill. Aww. All right, here I come, fox husband. Fuzzband. Mask of the Fox Clan. You are now able to see secrets concealed within the Dark Shrine. Using the mask from the Fox Clan, hold L2 to focus and discover hidden paths and clues at certain locations. If you spot a suspicious-looking area of the Dark Shrine, use focus and take a good look around. Well, now I gotta know if maybe there was something a little earlier on I could have fox masked at. This is the first time I've been like, yeah, cool, I'll use the focus button. What is that little ding? Is it just when I hit a certain point? Huh, I wonder why it does that. Hey, you gotta backtrack the whole game. Well, thankfully it's sealed off, so nothing to worry about there. And I think this is only going to work in the Dark Shrine dimension. So we're all good. No backtrack to be had here, and only works in this dimension. Take the divine water. Yeah, but why? My sanity comes back so fast. That's kind of like how long it takes to melt the walls down. Yeah. Alright, if we find one of those little thingies, we can level up. Kinda have to be a little close, huh? Withstand the ceremony of welcome, and Hinako shall be born anew with blinding beauty. Ancestral spirits of the Tsuneki, who by order of the Kudzu no Miya in heaven's benediction dwell, offer unto Hinako thy words of celebration, for she has completed this ritual. Melt all the walls. Thanks, Fuzzbund. It's weird that we find the red capsules in this dimension. This is making me a little nervous. That's a lot of restoration items next to a save. Alright, we know where we're going, but I would be curious to see if there's any other secrets we could uncover. Like, a lot of these doors are useless. It's a fox arm, thank you very much. I'm not. I'm thinking we've probably seen what there is to see. Like, that type of wall was only down here. There wasn't any upstairs. And so far, that's the only thing that seems to react to it. Have you ever seen a fox arm before? Come on. Here we go, here we go. February 16th. It's a miracle. How can this be? The two daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. February 18th. Both patients have made a full recovery. I don't understand one bit. Could this be a phenomenon that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such a cruel illness. Such a dramatic recovery as the two daughters' experience has likewise never been documented. Now the housemaids are whispering about a supposed curse, yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. Hey, we're a sister that had a sister. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, motherfucker. I'm very glad that I decided to take the time to wander and check all the walls. Boop, 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 boop. All right, that's a full-ass square of this room. Which means I've hit all the outer walls, and I am prepped and ready for whatever nightmare is going to be on the other side of this bridge. Even more so because, well, I guess first in Shrine. Pray. Increase my slots. Hell yeah. Restores the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. We already have that one equipped. Additional damage when using weapons that are high durability. Decreases damage taken while dodging. Decrease enemy line of sight. Greatly decreases focus charge time. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. That's probably the one. Heal through attacks. Fuzzband.
では行こうか
Thanks for you taking my weird hand. Makes me feel less self-conscious about it.
見たまえ皆が私たちを祝ってくれて
But who are they? Lisa? Dave? What's up, Carol? Hank? He's my husband. How come no one else has a Yeti arm? They're not fox enough for it. These people only cut off their faces. Pathetic.
あなたの新しい生に祝福を
There's a running gag in riff tracks whenever a scene in a movie is unnecessarily long and is not actually, like, doing anything. Or they just say, show us everything. Like someone making tea for 5 minutes or driving down a long hallway, which happened both in Birdemic. At least that scene, like, you could argue was raising the tension. Oh, what? Do we bow? Okay. Thanks, doll. Such a good friend, Rinko. Fuzzband, what the hell, dude? I was hoping she was gonna flip him off. Who are these melty-faced friends? It's possible. Like, at least one person's told me they think the translation's a little weak. Get a life, Rinko.
子のこんな姿。でも今は嬉しい。お別れに際して私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。
Will this correlate to anything in the real world, though? Did we just clobber Rinko in the real world?
リンコの世界から清水ひな子は消えたね。お幸せに、リンコ。
Getting sleepy.
私はじゃない。
どうしたひなこ。
私は
君はひなこじゃないか。
私は
君はひなこだ。
私は清水ひな子じゃない。私はひな子。
そうだよ。君は私のひな子だ。
Plucked wings. Anything for you is the achievement. So in the real world, the burn on our shirt happened, but no brand. Which is a bit strange. Probably calling about my car's extended warranty again. Eh? Oh my! We cooking Rinko for dinner?
もう時間がないのよ。いつまでここにいる気なの？
お姉ちゃん。
久しぶりね、ひなか。
やっぱりなんだか不思議な感じ。
I'll say.
お姉ちゃんがお姉ちゃんじゃないみたい。
お互い様よ。私の中でのひな子はまだ小学校前。そんな格好をしていると
You're wearing a Tengu mask.
じゃないみたいだわ。
お姉ちゃん、私。
あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。
迷い？
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。誰の意見も聞かなくていい。自分の意志だけで選びなさい。だけれども、これだけは覚えておいて。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。いえ、普通の人間ならばとっくに尽きている。
She's wearing a nice kimono. That could be like, it's what you wear for like nice events. So like for a ritual or a celebration or New Year's. We gotta go home. But where are we supposed to meet? I guess we heard them on the phone. Mom's cooking up Rinko for din-dins. How do I decide myself out of a purgatory realm? Not like this was there was a questionnaire that was filled out. I'm betting whatever was blocking the path over here is not blocking the path anymore.
時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
I mean, if Rinko wants to not hold on and die, I wouldn't complain too much. 'Cause she sucks. Baseball bat, huh? Thing is, my weapons are in pretty good condition. And they are better than a baseball bat, so I'm not gonna take it. That was a gutsy bat. One in 256 drop chance. Things are getting gooey. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches. Peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Smells of peaches.
また私を惑わすのか。
Oh god, it's another booby monster. My sledgehammer I can repair, but I think I might wait. I think I like the axe best. So we'll replace the sledgehammer now. Crowbars have been very durable so far. Alright, dick move. feel like I should be able to pop those eggs before they hatch. Wait, why is there an X over there? Ah, no, it doesn't matter. In the real world. Not sure what she meant by manipulate me, though. Interesting choice of words. Little bandage. Ah, we're healthy enough. This way. Every time I pick that up, it's like, that's what I'm going to replace the second I find something else. Show me your moves! Get better moves! Perfect dodges become easier to perform.
何かに使えそう。
That does look useful. I agree. Some red capsules. Over this away. One of those guys. Oh, one of these guys. Oh! Double slice. Come on. Back over here, get the thing. And then around this away. Oh. I still have my sledgehammer? This is a weird, a weird continue. Like, how do I have this gear again? This is after I had swapped. Well played, face. Gross. So that's the way we want to go for the plot, which means we're going to go the other way first. Last time we found a sacred tree by doing this. This is feeling very similar with all the Torii gates. Good morning, my handsome boy. You're different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you're still young, for when you are grown up, you'll be free to do as you please. Oh yes, masks and faces have been very, very prominent. I've heard this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old, dirty things. Hmm. I'm starting to think maybe I save my repairs for crowbars, because crowbars are kind of top tier so far. Good damage output, very durable. I don't know why. Something about our current area is causing some fun. Windowed, full screen. What full? I can't change the resolution on full screen. If it's windowed, it's annoying to change the oh god. I don't understand why games are made the way they're made sometimes. Just wanted to lower it a little bit. Oh lord! Gross! Hate that, right? Like, I don't understand. Just the worst crap. I was saying I hate, like... Let me change the resolution to either full screen or borderless window. Like, don't lock the resolution to my native. What's the point of the two different modes, then? Thankfully, it runs pretty competently at 4K. It's just these red flowers seem to be putting a little stress on us. It shouldn't be framey anymore. Now that we've like left that little area, like right now, nice and smooth. That's why I was like, I kind of want to change it. Performance mode. Good lord, that was weird. Very strange. Steel pipe. We'll waste some steel pipe. Listen, Konami doesn't know how to make make PC games. Blocked, so we're definitely going this way. And we know there's a big monster waiting for us up ahead, because that was the reason why we went the other way.
侵食されてない。
Oh!
落ち着いて。怖がってるだけだから。怖くない。怖くないよ。大丈夫？すごい血。早く手当てしないと。
ありがとう。
大丈夫か？子供を噛むなんて許せねえ。ただ殺してやら。
僕は固定機って言います。君は？
私はひなこ。清水ひなこ。
私は
Hmm.
覚えてさえいなかったのにな。
Go down the slide. I thought Silent Hill was in Maine. I thought it was in Pennsylvania. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me. Kotoyuki. Silent Hill's like a state of mind, dude. Anything good for me? More hallucinogenic pills. We watched Nothing But Trouble with a Friend. Oh my god, that movie's so fun. That's one of my favorite bad movies to watch with people. Especially if they've never seen it before. There's just so many horrifying details that you could really appreciate. Like the fact that his nose becomes more and more like a penis over the course of the movie. Excellent. A++.
被害者につきましては意識不明。呼吸も確認できないとのこと。金賞98了解しました。以上、金賞本部。10人前後が倒れているような状態。現在確認中です。しばらくまでどうぞ。
That was his, like, blank check movie. That's the movie he chose to make when he had full creative control. Well, we definitely want that. I got some real good stuff. Ditch 2 bandages. Caught you off guard even though you knew about it, right? Like when he was helping to write Ghostbusters. Like that's the whole thing is, shit, what's his name? Someone remind me. I'm bad with names sometimes. They just leave and never come back. He helped Raimi when they were writing... Ramis. Helped Ramis when they were writing Ghostbusters. But, like, they kept him in check. So, like, a lot of the weirdo shit in that movie came from him and then was trimmed down. Dan Aykroyd, thank you. Like, Harold Ramis kept his weirdness in check with Ghostbusters. And anything he ever co-wrote, like the other writer, was there to keep him from being a lunatic. But famously, the ghost blowjob scene in Ghostbusters, like, he insisted that had to stay in there because that was based on a true story, you know. But Nothing But Trouble was him with full control. Really thought you were gonna lunge there. Alright, goo boy. Timber. Ah, you bitch. Been down that alley. That said, I would totally hang out with Dan Aykroyd if given the chance. That guy seems like a lot of fun to be around. Unhinged and manic. How'd they get Demi Moore in there, right? And that was like right after a big other role, if I remember. Like, that was a good get. She probably saw like, oh my god, Dan Aykroyd? Chevy Chase? Okay. John Candy? This is guaranteed to be big for me. I'm not even gonna read the script. Like, if you were to tell me, like, hey, do you want to be in a movie and these are the people in it? I'd be like, yeah, I don't need to read the script. Fuck it. Give me any role you want. This is gonna be money. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we should be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. I'd be in a bad mood with John Candy. Yeah, me too. God. But yeah, nothing but trouble. I should have put that in the marathon that we're doing in the Discord. Giant diaper babies in a junkyard for no reason. Good morning, my handsome boy. You know, you find yourself poor of pocket. You must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you've inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require your help. Mark my words. I would hate to have this character as my mom. Oh, we maxed out, huh? Why does it show 4 down there when really you can only do it twice? Do we know who those notes are to? Given that she said we're moving, it seems like they're notes going to the boy we saved from the fox in that weird playground flashback. But that was the first and only time we've, like, heard of this character. But, like, that tracks the most. Yep, there's the boob monster we left behind when we came through here last time. We have a kitchen knife as a backup item on the wall here. Come on, booby monster. Gross. Gross. I hate that it makes multiple enemies. Chop it down. God damn it. Don't ruin my perfect dodges with that garbage. This is a PC release from Konami after all. It's very jank. Alright, there's my axe broken. I guess I'll take the kitchen knife with me, why not? Got an extra slot free. Really missed that second crowbar that when we had to use the continue, the game was like, what second crowbar? I don't know what you're talking about. My pipe's about to break. We'll work our way through this next. Yeah, I'll return to the residence when I'm good and ready to return to the residence. Where my mom is cooking my friend for dinner. And good riddance, I say. Hello? Just making sure there's nowhere else I could have gone. I mean, theoretically, maybe right there I could have passed through, but I don't think so. Actually, probably. Oh no. It's waist high. Can't go that way. I hear them walking around. Shin high, really. You son of a bitch! I'll kill you! Nothing back here. And there was something else I could pick up. Right there. And right there. And that's everything. Okay. Up the stairs. Bye. I mean, they seem to be going on their own little journey. But now I want to know, like, what are they invited to that I'm not? Oh, you changed your mind? I hate the knife. No, not really. Just makes me feel good. Delicious ramen. That door can open down there, and then we're back in town. I don't need to go all the way down there, but I'm curious about that door. It's stuck. Oh, never mind. We've been through here. Alright, let's go up to our house. Bye, buddy. Alright, I got my crowbar. Knife's about to break. I got a toolkit. I hope Mom's not saying anything embarrassing to Shu. I have a crush on that boy. Nothing there. Alright, up we go. Oh my god. Ow. They're going down a lot faster than in the early section of the game. Like, I'm not using a good weapon right now. I'm using a garbage sickle. And a kitchen knife. Like, those are pretty low tier. I'm gonna assume it's my fuzzband making me strong. Wonder if there's anything up here. Sorry, house. I'm gonna see if there's anything up the road. Like a good weapon would be swell. Boo! Why even have those two guarding this path? Excuse me. Excuse me. Ma. Where the hell's the front door? Oh my god. Mom, you will not believe the day I've had.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
That's good. I like that. Just a normal, non-scary phone call of a dude like, thank you for buying fish from us. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago.
このくぼみ、何か入れるのか。
Now we need to find 4 little seals. Steel pipe. Used to be a calendar here, I think. Oh. Door that opens, huh?
本当に私の家なの？
Ah! Just a room with, yeah, we can't use, see-through special walls mode in this reality. Only in the other one.
いつ撮ったんだろう。
Ominous photo. I don't know why, but it appears each photograph can be rotated. There might be some kind of connection to the writing on the group photo. We started a puzzle without knowing we started a puzzle. They're crossed out. A rather unsettling group photo that hangs in the living room. It seems someone has taken a marker to it. Something was hanging here before. Yeah, I don't see any writing. I think we need to find one more photo to even do this puzzle. Look at this photograph. Ramine. Note from Hinako. I'm still alive, but tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Not gonna comment about not remembering writing that one? Kind of ominous thing to write. Bloodstains? Who did this? There's propane inside, but no tube. So we passed a couple of hallways that we didn't go down. Let's finish the square first. Can't open it. Hell yeah. No, that's a weapon. I got so many bandages. Alright, square is complete. We can go through the center. There's a couple of puzzles involved in the center. There's a puzzle on the far wall. I don't know why that door has a circle around it. It had the same text as the other blocked doors. Which is, you know, doesn't budge. Can't be opened.